and you're building a successful group of team who's actually going to come into the business newly, and they are also very eager to grow along with you. That's when you're starting to build your business. And when you are reaching that qualification of a BR and you're able to sustain that, you become eligible for you to be a part of the India Success Academy. Now, what the Success Academy means, what does it do, we'll come to that. But it doesn't stop there. As you build, you are also helping your team members to duplicate what you are doing. And when you are doing that, Nu Skin would like to recognize the efforts what you are putting in to build leadership the way you have grown within this organization. And for that, Nu Skin awards you with international trips, which comes in the form of a success trip, which means it's not just you becoming a recognized brand representative and growing in the ranks within the organization, but when you duplicate your efforts through your team and your team starts building, you start making your success. And as you continue duplicating, your responsibility today from a builder or somebody who's helping his team to build and duplicate, it's time for you to exponentially grow, and that's where multiply comes in. That's where you start scaling up the ranks within the organization of being an emerald, being a diamond, being a blue diamond, and moving towards the destination of becoming a team elite. And when you go there, that's where you get an opportunity to meet the internationally recognized global business leaders from across the world in your team elite trips. As I'm thinking through, I'm talking, I want to ensure that you guys have all the tools that's needed, all the resources that's needed, and all the qualification criteria that's needed for you to be successful. So let me hand this over to Andrew to take it forward from here. Andrew, over to you. But then, Andrew, with a warning, every time I give you an opportunity to come in and speak to your leaders, you keep giving me surprises. I am keeping you very clear of this time. No surprises for me. And if it is, you are going to message me and then we are going to talk about it. But go ahead, Andrew.
Thanks, Chandra. You're kind of putting me on the spot here because we're actually starting not with Success Trip. We're doing even more for India. We're going to start with a special promotion that's even before Success Academy.
Oh, wow. So this is the same business professional kit what we had introduced in the month of November. Why are we talking about that here, Andrew?
Yeah, great question. So if you remember when we had our pre-launch events and when we got on stage and we talked about this amazing free kit, it brought about a lot of excitement, so much excitement that we're saying, hey, I'm still getting calls today where people are saying, hey, can I still get that free kit? So we looked at it as a team and we said, we're bringing it back and we're bringing it back bigger with a twist.
Oh, wow. So when you say you're bringing it back, are you saying that you're going to get the whole kit, the Sernew Professional Kit, back into the race again?
Absolutely. But everything we do at Nu Skin is intentional. So when we're bringing it back to tie to our success roadmap. What does that mean? Well, that means we're going to create a program. We're going to have a program that's called the BR Accelerator Program. And it's going to run from Feb to July, maybe till the end of the year. Let's see how revenue goes. But the entire objective is to help all of you, your teams, build sustainable leaders. We know that we have a lot of new brand reps who come into the business excited, but they might not necessarily be sticking around with us. It might be hard for that second month or third month. So we've created this program specifically to help incentivize your teams to retain and become better leaders, which in turn is going to help you through the rest of your roadmap to success.
So what does it mean, Andrew? I'm still not getting how do we do this?
Well, if we go to the next slide, we'll actually talk about who gets to do this and how we do it. So this is for any new brand representative who becomes a paid as brand rep between Feb and July of 2026. And what do they get? Well, we increase their rewards for each month that they maintain their title as a new brand rep or higher.
Oh,
So
wow.
if we go to the next slide, it'll actually show you how we're going to do that. So
Okay.
you'll notice that you have to do certain things to get certain things. And I already gave away the surprise, right? It's the free Serenity kit, but with a twist. That means over the course of your first 3 months as a new brand rep, you will be able to earn all the components of that free Serenity kit, provided you maintain as a brand rep in that first month, go a little bit beyond in the second month, and a little more beyond in the third month in terms of increasing your group, getting you ready for that next level of leadership.
So, which means this is pretty interesting. What you're saying is, I don't have to wait for 3 months as qualified BR for me to get my kit, but every month I achieve a certain upward movement in my business. I keep getting the rewards based on that. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely. You don't have to wait for 90 days to go and get that amazing kit. Every month that you do it, every month that you make progress, you're going to get just a little bit of that kit. In that first month you maintain, you're going to get the Serenity Gel Cream and the Serenity Brightening Toner. Now there's an incentive for you to maintain the second month, maybe even the third month, because if you do that in the second month and you push just a little bit more, you're going to get the Serenity LumiSpa with the cleanser. That has an MRP of 21,000 rupees.
Oh, wow. So, okay. Help me understand this. Are you saying that you're going to get me the whole Serenity kit worth close to 50,000 rupees MRP for me maintaining my status and doing that little bit of a push? But I don't even see this as a little bit of a push, Andrew, here, because I think it's a habit. I think it's a character what we are trying to build here. Because as they progress forward, it becomes important for them when they become lapis, ruby, emerald. The business volume keeps growing. So I think that's what you're trying to build here.
Absolutely spot on. You know that as a brand rep or a gold or a lapis, you need to do 75,000 in group sales. But once you become a ruby, that threshold jumps up. And what we're trying to do here with this incentive is to help your team get ready, get to that ruby level, get that base so that when they get to ruby, it's easy peasy when it comes to generating that group.
Oh, wow. Now, this definitely is exciting, Andrew. And I'm not complaining that I wasn't surprised. So, I mean, this is a good surprise to have. Is there any further surprises you're going to give me on this?
Well, not a surprise, but I think something that all of us and all of us on the call are really aligned on, which is New Skin India's goal for 1 lakh healthy households in India.
Absolutely.
And that is a theme that you're going to see in all of the programs and incentives we talk about today. Starting from this one right here, you'll notice there's a column that says what you view devices. We're going to leverage New Skin's position as the world's #1 leading beauty and wellness device for 6 years running to get us to that 1 lakh healthy households mission. So to get this, you actually have to have, you either have to have a purchase or a sale in your group of any device. It can be a LumiSpa, it can be a Galvanic, it can be a Prism. You do that, for each of the months that you do that, you're going to get the corresponding reward.
Oh, wow. Fantabulous. I'm also seeing some great feedbacks on the chat box. And one person is asking, I've been maintaining for the last 3 months. What am I going to get, Andrew? I'm sure you have an answer for that too, Andrew.
Yes. In fact, for those of you who haven't been following us on social media, I'd encourage you to go and follow, because so Instagram, New Skin India affiliates, Facebook, New Skin India affiliates. The reason I'm saying that is because for the last 2 months, I have been telling all of you amazing New Skin India family, hey, make sure you're maintaining as a brand rep in January. Make sure you're maintaining as a brand rep in February. Something big is coming. And what's that something big? Well, I was just in our amazing Delhi event where we had a packed room of 109 leaders coming in, exchanging ideas, networking, learning about the opportunity. And I was thinking to myself, well, is there a way we could do this at a bigger scale? Because we're doing this right now in different towns, in different timings. Can we get everyone together for one big pan-India event? And it's not just a couple of hours of meeting. Let's get them together for a couple of nights. Yeah,
And
let's do that.
no, that's going beyond the surprise what we are talking about. Are you saying that you're planning to have all our achievers who are going to go through this first step of success as a qualification to come together somewhere?
Yes. So that is where our Success Academy is going to come in.
And where is that?
Well, I think that cues out.
Andrew, you guys don't stop. You guys do. So that's the Success Academy plan, what you have in mind.
That is what we have. India's first inaugural Success Academy, right there in God's own country.
And what is this? Oh, yeah, I can see that. Go on, Andrew. Surprise me further.
Yeah. So like I was telling you, as I was thinking in our Delhi event, wouldn't it be amazing for all of our great New Skin India family to get together for 2 days, 2 nights of amazing meetings, networking, and planning for the year? That's really what Success Academy is all about. It's an opportunity for all of us, both from the corporate side and the leadership side, to get together and plan and strategize. So we're going to have, in early June, we're going to have this trip, and it's an exclusive 2-night, 3-day, all expenses paid leadership retreat, where we are going to figure out how we're going to take this to the next level. It's really crucial because that June is really when things are going to start taking off. The second half of the year for New Skin India is going to be exponential.
I agree. And what is the criteria, Andrew? What should somebody do for them to get this done?
Great question. So you remember from our previous incentive about the free Serenew kit, we were incentivizing the new brand reps. Well, this is where those who put in the work already in Jan and Feb can come in. So as long as you are at least a gold paid as entitled in April, and you have generated 4.5 lakhs in group sales between Jan and April in your brand rep months.
One sec, Andrew, are you saying that you are going to count the Jan sale also into the qualification criteria?
Yeah, this is why I was telling you guys in January, you make sure you're becoming a VR in Jan, because it's going to count, and it's not just going to count here, it's going to count everywhere.
Wow. And I can see that we are also having the same approach here, which is consistent with our 100,000 healthy households, because we are speaking about 6 devices to be a part of this whole program. Fabulous.
And guess what? If you already qualified for the previous, you've already sold 3 of the 6. You're halfway there.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Each of our programs today builds upon the other. 2026 is going to be New Skin India's year.
Oh, I can definitely see that. And when I'm looking at where we started and when we were designing these programs, and there are sometimes when you had kept me also in surprise, as I said, I'm feeling that this is going to be a year where New Skin is going to be the talk of this industry in India. And coming to the talk of the industry, we just spoke about what we are going to do for the build. If this is the kind of excitement we are having for the build, where we are doing the fundamentals and basics, what do you have in mind for our duplicate, Andrew?
Oh, great question. And sorry, I've got another surprise for you there.
Oh my goodness.
Because like you talked about in Duplicate, the reward was going to be success trip.
Absolutely.
But guess what? This year, we also have Global Live happening. Global Live is a convention where leaders from all over the world get together. And typically you have to pay for it. You've got to register, you've got to get yourself there to the location, all of that. So what are we going to do for this year?
What location are we talking about?
Well, let me show you.
Andrew, you've gone nuts. I shouldn't have sent you to Delhi alone, Andrew. No way. You've gone nuts. And you were speaking about, see, I know live events are global events where we have close to 12, 15,000, 20,000 people from all over the world who come to one place, right? And I also know that live as an event, if you're going to be, for example, if you're pre-registering for the event, it'll cost you around $200 for the ticket. And if you're going to be on the event hall to buy the tickets, then it can cost you as high as $500 for the event. So what is that you are planning for our leaders in India?
Well, because this is India's year, I wanted to make it special for our leaders. So I want to take a select few group of leaders on our dime, fly them there, get them to stay in our hotels like on our dime, and attend the event free of cost.
Oh, no. 1 sec. When you say, see, because typically how this happens is people fly there at their cost. Maybe they qualify for a ticket, but are you saying that they are not going to pay anything for the flights from India?
That's right.
And this event is a 3-day event, if I'm not wrong.
Well, another surprise for you. I want to do 4 days.
What are you talking about? And you mean to say you're going to be actually ensuring that all our partners, their hotel bill is also taken care by the company?
That's right.
Oh, wow. So you mean to say tickets?
And that works.
Stay?
Uh-huh.
How about the food?
Uh-huh. Yep.
You mean it's covered?
Yep.
And how about the entry for the event?
Covered.
You mean it's 100% covered? You are making...
Well, I would say 110% because there was that 4th day I told you about, right?
Oh, yeah, because that's only for India, right?
So that was the 4th day.
Wow.
That's right. Well, on the 4th day, we're going to have
Wow.
a special India regional breakout.
And what is that I need to do to qualify?
Great question. Like I said, all of our incentives build upon each other. So Success Academy was all about getting our initial level of leaderships, our goals and lapises to plan for the second half of the year.
Right.
Now, It's about our mid-level leaders, our Ruby Pluses. So you need to be a Ruby Plus, at least in the month of July, for sure, but then be a Ruby Plus in 3 months between Jan and July. So there goes that Jan extra work already done, right? I know we have a few Rubies in
Yeah.
Jan. Well, they've already checked off one of the 3 months that they need to go to Japan. They're 1/3 of the way there.
Wow. 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 And I'm seeing we are still continuing with the same 100,000 households for India.
Absolutely.
I love
That's
that.
our 1 lakh healthy household goal. We're going to do it through our
I love
devices.
this. I love this. I mean, this is beautiful, Andrew. This is phenomenal. And I know this is a lot for me to digest right now because you might be telling me that I'm also going to hear things which is surprising. But definitely I'm excited. Guys, I can see a lot of, chat going on, but tell me guys, what do you all think? This is the first time I'm seeing so many, I can't even respond back to most of it. So, Andrew, this is what you had in mind. Now I can see why you are being so excited throughout and why you wanted not to be with me when we are doing this event announcement because you wanted to have the longest distance between me and you because my arms don't reach you there. I hope we are good with this and we are pretty well here. Or Andrew,
Well,
can we call it a day?
Well, I mean, you did talk about Success Strip, and we haven't talked about that yet.
No, but
That
I
is
thought
the
that's
the
what.
reward.
No, that's the live, right?
No, this is an incentive for live. This is not Success Strip.
So what is the success trip then?
Let me show you.
Oh my goodness! Oh my. Andrew, the right word is something which has been already commented by one of our partners. They're saying you are insane, man. You are insane. Are you serious when you're saying that we are planning for the success trip in our home in Utah? Oh wow.
Yes, we are going home. This has been an amazing discussion just with the global team as well. And I can't tell you how excited our global team is to have our first generation of India leaders there in Provo with us.
Wow. Wow. So, and Andrew, what do I need to get qualified for this? I mean, this is crazy. What do I need to get to do for me to qualify for this?
Well, so the Success Trip, I mean, given that Provo is all the way on the other side of the world for us, typically Success Trips are 3 nights. We're going to do 4 nights
Oh, wow.
so that people have a chance to take a pause, take a breath from that long flight over. And like I mentioned, all of our programs build upon each other. So if you've got someone who's already made it to Japan come July, they're halfway there to even making it to Provo because
Absolutely.
any Ruby or Emerald just needs to be a Ruby for 6 months out of the year, out of 2026. Half the year as a Ruby. And if you're going to Japan, you've already done 3 of those 6 months.
Very true. You're already halfway there.
Yep, exactly.
And I can see you're
And just like
topping
Japan,
it up with a lot of other things.
exactly. Yeah, we're gonna go big. We go big and we go home. So just like Japan, for Rubies and Emeralds, we are going to sponsor their flight, their hotel, their food, their meetings, and their recognition for all those 4 nights in Provo.
Oh, wow.
But that's not all. If you're a
as you
diamond,
grow, yeah, exactly. I'm seeing that
Yep.
there is take us through that, Andrew.
yeah. So if you're a diamond, and now we know that as you go higher in titles, it's obviously going to be harder as you build your team out. So if you're a diamond, but you do diamond plus for at least 4 months out of the year, and the other 2 months are ruby plus, you alone don't just get to go, you get a +1 to take with you to Provo.
Oh wow, wow! And
And
I can see one more thing there.
Yep. I've teased this a little bit in our earlier calls that we're going to do something special for our Blue Diamonds in India this year. Well, if you're a Blue Diamond and you've maintained as a Blue Diamond for 4 months in this year, and the other 2 months you've been a Ruby Plus, you get to go to Provo, you get a +1, plus you get an extra night, so 5 nights, with an amazing special experience just for our Blue Diamonds.
And this truly is insane. So, which means we are having the BR acceleration program. We are having the Success Academy, the first time introduction of India Success Academy that's going to come up in May, June. We are going to have our live in Yokohama, Japan in September. And we are going to have come back home for the year end, which is going to be in the early of 2027. How big can this get? So it is all these things together. Oh, yeah, I can see this. So this is what you had in mind.
Exactly. And like I said, I mean, that new BR accelerator, we might even be able to push it till the end of the year if we see our revenue picking up.
Wow. This is awesome, Andrew. This is absolutely awesome. Fab. As you were preparing this, what was your thinking process? What was your emotion?
Well, I can honestly tell you the last month and a half as I've been furiously working on this, I have just been like so excited and so pumped to like spill the beans on this in a way that I don't think my words can make sense. So I'm going to tell you through sound how I feel.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket.
I definitely heard that, Andrew. I definitely heard that. That's another of my favorite from a hero. He's not just a hero; he's a superhero, right? I mean, another Rajinikanth movies, BGM. I couldn't have asked for anything more. Andrew, I think this is the start for a new journey for all of us. To all the leaders and our wonderful partners on this call, I just want to say one thing, guys. Thanks to all of you. In spite of all the challenges what we had initially, each one of you stood by with Nu Skin India. And I want to thank each one of you for that effort. Number one. And number two, as we progress, I think Andrew, me, we have been speaking about, along with our entire sales team, our people who are working behind the screens here, each of us in Nu Skin India have been waiting for an opportunity for us to actually come out with something like this. And we are super excited that we are able to put together something that's going to make us stand up in front of this whole industry in India and announce it loud that we are here. As I said, today's webinar is definitely the cornerstone for our next leap. And I'm seeing that this leap is going to be a giant leap. I can't wait to meet each one of you in our Success Academy, which is going to be a pathway for you to move towards the next, which is your life. And from there for you to go home, which is Provo. I can't contain my excitement, guys. In the last 1 month, we have visited close to 12 different locations and we have opened up new business opportunity meetings. We were in South. We were in 3 states in South. We were in West. We opened up 2 states in West. We were in North. We opened up 4 states in North. We were in East. We opened up 4 states in East. And we have just started, guys. In the last 1.5 months, we have been fortunate to meet with close to 1,500 new prospects who are as excited to be a part of a business as all of you are. And this is just the start, guys. This particular webinar is a recorded webinar. We will send this across to you guys in different, we can find out what platforms we can use to send this, but use this opportunity, guys. Let's rock it. This is the year for Nu Skin India, and I'm looking forward to working with each one of you. Thanks to all of you guys, and Jai Hind. Have a fantastic evening ahead.
Thank you, Nu Skin India family. Let's do it. Let's make this year the best year ever.
Recording